Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So I want to make myself a book to hold my stamps and dies because I have stamps and dies like everywhere in my room and I never, well not never, but I hardly ever use them because they're, like I said, everywhere or hidden, or so I want to make a book or two books to put them in. So I want to make one with just all the vintage stamps and then one for the rest of the stamps and dies. So I made this earlier. I'm going to use this for the cover of the vintage one, and so this is like a Tim Holtz paper, and I think it came out really cool. So yeah, that's going to be the cover for the book. I'm just using cereal boxes for the cover. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this down and glue it onto the cereal box. So I'll be right back. Okay ladies, I'm back. So I got the faux Tim Holtz paper cut down and put on the cover. So I still need to find something for the back, or I think I might just take a piece of cardstock and glue it and then stamp on that too. I'm tired of trying to look for something. So like I said, I'm doing two books, so I need to find something for both of them. For the second book, I think I'm going to do the same thing. But I'm going to do it on tracing paper, and I think I'm going to do like more of a floral look. So I got all these flower stamps and different like bugs or butterflies and stuff. So I think I'm going to do that. So I wanted to show you that real quick. So I can't wait to get these books done so I can get them out of these things, because it's a pain in the butt to take them in and out of these. So I can't wait to get these books done. Let me go ahead and start pulling these stamps out so I can start getting to work. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get started. So I actually did try one earlier just to test it out, and it didn't work out very well, so I'm gonna do it again. So I'm gonna be using my Stays On, and this is in Timber Brown. I do have black, but I don't want it in black. But actually, maybe I should use black. I do have this black here, and it is archival, so I don't know where to put anything. This desk is too small, you guys. Hopefully this ink isn't drying out. I've had it for a while. I need to get me some new inks. Yeah, it's like really faded. I'm not sure if it's a good idea to use the distressed oxides. Guess we'll see. I mean, I'm going to be putting Mod Podge on it. They expect you to use this thing. Guess I'll have to use that on smaller ones. Okay, so here is the finished piece. I like how it turned out. I think it'll be a good cover. I'm gonna let it dry for a while and make sure it's good, and then I can go ahead and wash my hands. I need to put a piece on the inside of this one and on the back too. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to find something to put on the inside of the cover for this one while this one dries, and I need to put a coat of Mod Podge on this. I'll be back. I'm gonna go ahead and glue this one on. I just finished the other one. I'm going to go ahead and glue this one onto the cereal box. I'm going to use glue. Okay, so the first one I did on the first part of the cover, on the other one, I used glue. And I didn't think it was going to work. And then when I used the Mod Podge, it got all wrinkled. But then when I flattened it underneath the book, it worked. And then I used Mod Podge to glue down onto the cardboard on the back cover. And it actually wrinkled more than it did when once I put the Mod Podge on. So I'm just going to use glue this time. And then Mod Podge on the top. Okay, I'm going to do the other one real quick and I'll be right back. Okay, so I got them all glued down and I went ahead and Mod Podged them too. They're all wrinkled. Once they dry, I'll put them under a book for a while and flatten them out. And then I'm going to go ahead and I guess start getting the dies and stamps out and start putting those together. So I'll be right back. Hey ladies, it's crafting time again, which means it's my weekend. So I'm working on the die and storage book again, and so I've changed my mind on what I'm gonna do. So right now I'm just gonna put all of my vintage stamps and dies in a book, and then the rest of them I'm gonna figure out something else because I have way too many other types of stamps to put in a book, so I'm just gonna figure out something for that later. So I'm gonna go ahead and just show you how I do the book for the vintage stuff, and then I'll figure out the other stuff later. So I think this video is just gonna be for the book for the vintage stuff. So I started putting some of them in pockets already. I have these pockets that I got from Amazon when I first started thinking about doing this, which was a long time ago. So these are smaller ones. I got these ones first, and they are 5.75 by 7.5 inches. They're a little small, but they work perfectly for these ones, like all the Bow Bunny, and then some of my smaller sets. And then I have some bigger ones here. Whoops. I also got from Amazon. These are 5.5 by 8.5, so they're perfect for like a half size. But I'm still going to be using the smaller ones for the smaller sets. I'm going to go ahead and finish up putting the Bow Bunny ones in. And what I'm doing is cutting off just the bottom part here so I can keep the backing or the cardboard part, and it fits into the pocket perfectly. And then I cut off the top of the fold over because I don't want that on there because it's just going to be in the way. I'm just going to go ahead and keep putting these in there, and I'll speed it up so it's not too long. I'm just glad to finally get rid of these stupid cellophane papers. Maybe I'll cut the top part too. I don't like this. It's got right up the bunny. Yeah, that's good. That's perfect. Maybe I'll cut the top. Oops, I did backwards. And of course I have to punch them all too with the disbound punch, but I should still be able to do it with them in there. So there's plenty of room. I might go ahead, because I have a fuse tool, I might go ahead and fuse along the edge of it to close that part off, but we'll see. I was trying to figure out what to do. I didn't want to get rid of the backing, like this part, I mean, the cardboard part. I would know which ones were what when I was using them, and I know where they go. I just cut off the bottom. This isn't, well, I guess this is kind of vintage, but I used it for my vintage recipe book, so. A lot of these stamps I haven't even used, like this one here. I never even used this one yet. I don't think I've used these ones either. Nope, I haven't. So hopefully this will make me use them more. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and finish this up real quick, and then I'll come back when I'm ready to punch them and put them in the book. I have these big discs here. These are 1.5 inches, so they hopefully will be big enough. They should be. And for it to also grow too, because I've actually just ordered some more vintage stamps that I will be getting tomorrow. And there's quite a few little sheets of those, so I'm excited about that. I should have ordered them sooner so I could get them today, but I didn't. I should have did yesterday when I was sitting in the break room doing nothing. Actually, no, I wasn't doing nothing. My job right now, we're not really super busy, so they just tell us to go sit in the break room when we don't have anything to do. But I use that time to edit videos or do something. Oh, this one doesn't have any lines. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish this up real quick, and then I'll be back. Okay, I'm back again. So I got all of the Bow Bunny stamps in envelopes or pockets, I mean, and they're looking pretty thick. So I'm starting to think that this book idea is not gonna work out. I might have to go with something else on these two, because I have all of those, and then I still have these to put in pockets. And I also have dies. I have some dies here to put in pockets. I have some of those bent covers that I got from Hobby Lobby, sorry, Home Depot, that I'm going to put the dies on, but these all need to go in there too. So I'm starting to think I might have to come up with another idea. But I do have this here. Let me push this back. This refrigerator bin that already has the, like, whatever you call this on the bottom so they wouldn't slide. So I might end up just putting them in here, or maybe putting the smaller ones like these ones here in something smaller so I can keep it closer to me, and then put these ones somewhere else. But I want the vintage ones close to me. But yeah, I might use this for the rest of the other ones. I do have some small little bins down in my cart that I got from Michael's. I might put them in there. That way I can just pull the cart over next to me when I need it. But yeah, so I don't think the book idea is gonna work, which really stinks because I really love this cover and I've already punched it. I wish I just left it until I figured that out, because like that other one that I was going to use for the other stuff, I didn't punch. So I can still use this one for a journal cover. Like I could always make it a book. But this one I already punched. So I would have to use this for another disc-bound journal. That really stinks because I really love the way that came out. But anyway, I think I'm going to end up having to do the bin idea. I guess I'm just gonna do that. So I will go ahead and still finish putting the rest of the stamps into pockets and come back and show you the bin solution. I apologize for the book idea not working out. I don't know if you were hoping to see that, but if you don't have a lot of stamps, it would work for you. But like I said, as your stamp collection grows, you're gonna end up growing out of it no matter what. Even on the disc bound like this, these are 1.5 inch. I just don't think that they're gonna be enough. It says 200 sheet capacity, but that's for regular paper. So I don't think that these are gonna be enough for like all the dies and stamps and everything. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish putting the stamps into pockets and I'll be right back again. Okay, so I got all the vintage stamps put in pockets. So these are all the Bo Bunny ones here. And then it goes on to different brands and they just go Lost and Found, Tim Holtz, which I only have 2 Tim Holtz. I got most of these from Tuesday morning. Yeah, so those are all the vintage stamps, and like I said, I just put them in this clear bin. I think it's going to work a lot better than a book. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do the dies now, and I'm going to put this down here in my Michael's cart, and they're just going to sit there. And then I'll probably put the dies next to it. We'll see. Like I said, I also have this big one here that I'm going to use for the rest of the other stamps and dies, and I don't know where I'm going to put that one yet. I'm using the rest of this cart for like just ephemera and like scraps and stuff like that, so I'm not sure if I'm going to keep it like that or maybe I can use it for the rest of the stamps and dies, because I think this one will fit in here. Yeah, it looks like it'll fit in there, so we'll see what I do there. But yeah, I need to do like a whole organization, going through all my stuff and cleaning up my room and stuff like that and seeing what I'm not using, because I was also thinking that I could move this here, because this is all my infusible inks for my Cricut and stuff, but I don't use them that much right now. So I was thinking I could put them down. I need to move this stupid TV. I could put them down there next to the copy paper. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and do the dies real quick. And I'm just gonna do the same thing. Like I said, I have these bench covers I got from Home Depot. And it comes with 3. I've seen a lot of people use these for their die storage. I'm going to use those for mine and just going to do the same thing and put them in the pockets, and then I'll decide later if I want to do like any kind of dividers or anything like that. But I definitely think this is going to work a lot better than the book idea. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I think I'll probably put the camera back up above and show you, how I do one at least. I'm going to do this one here first. I just got this die set a while ago, like when I went to Colorado for Christmas, and it's called Vintage or Eclectic Vintage, and from We Are Memory Keepers. So I'm going to do this one first and I'll show you how I do that. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and figure out what size I need. Those bins are 6 inches wide, and this one here is only 4.5 inches, but I would like to keep the backing too, just like I did with the stamps. It has all like on the back, but anyway, yeah, I want to keep the backing too, so I'm going to have to cut that down. This is, what did I say this was? Only 5.5. I'll probably do 5.5 by 8.5, I guess. Let me go ahead and open it. I don't even think I opened this one yet. Okay, so I got the magnet piece cut out. I cut it at 8.25 by 5.5. Looks like it's a little off there, but oh well. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the dies on. This one here is tiny. I'd hate to lose that one. It's a like reinforcer hole. Okay, there's the first one. So yeah, 5 1/4 is like perfect. And I think with these ones, I'm just gonna like cut a piece of the magnet and put it inside of these, because these are good envelopes. And that way they're not like shaking all over the place. I think I'll do those last. I think I'll do this one next. And then these ones here, I think because they're both doilies, I'll just probably put them on all on one. Maybe on this piece. I think I have some other doilies too in the other basket. And not all of these were really vintage, but you know, I can use the butterfly. This one here, the tags, more tags. And this one here, of course I'll keep them together. And yeah, I'd like to keep that for the picture. Just over 4.5. Okay, so this is what I have so far. I think I'm gonna stop here for now. So I have all the vintage stamps and everything I already showed you. So these are all my vintage stamps. And then I did get some of the dies started. I went ahead and just put the paper inside the pocket that they were already in, and then just put the die inside and left it like that. This one only has 2. I'm sure everybody knows this die. But this one here, I did add a piece, like a strip of magnet to add them onto so that they wouldn't be like moving all over the place. And then I just did the same thing and put the picture inside the pocket. And this one I have just like some random dies inside of a piece of like cellophane envelope. So I just put them on a strip of magnet and just left them like that. I just did that just so they wouldn't be like all over the place in the bag. And I showed you these ones already. And sorry it's so dark down here, I'm in like a little corner. But yeah, I already showed you those. And then I did these 2. This is a little mini album die that I actually need to use, and I've been wanting to. I might do some spring little mini journals with these. They're really cute. I think I ordered these off of Amazon. And then this one is just some more doilies. So yeah, there's that. So I just probably won't do much else right now. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and end the video here. So I have a lot of stamps that I need to go through and decide if I even want to keep them. Like if I don't think I'm gonna use them, I'm gonna go ahead and just probably sell them or give them to a friend, because I'm mostly just looking for the vintage stuff. So I might just go ahead and do that, and then I'll probably do a follow-up video once I get everything done and show you what I did. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here, and I will see you in the next video. Okay? Oh yeah, sorry, hold on. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. I will see you in the next video. Okay, bye.